Hi, it's DerpyMoose99. We're going to try Solasta, Crown of the Magister. This is one of those games I bought last year on Steam Summer Sale for fairly economical price, and I ignored it until the other day. And I tried it and I go, wow, this is a really cool game. It's a 4-player RPG, and it reminds me a lot of the old Baldur's Gate series, but a lot more modernized with way better graphics and stuff like that. So let's start a new adventure, and we're going to go right from character creation here. So let's see. Difficulty, I think we'll go authentic mode just because I've only done a little bit of practicing so far. And I've only got the base game, so it's going to be the Crown of the Magister game. And we're going to go for a new character. And I've decided that my first character was going to be a paladin. And yes, that means we're going to play good guys in this playthrough. So, and I usually play a good guy, I think. I'm never really tempted by the dark side of the Force, so I'm going to go half-elf here. Half-elf has bonuses to charisma, which is right up the paladin's alley, and bonus skills. Dark vision is very important in this game. One thing I learned on my practice run-through was if you can't see in the dark, you are going to die. So we're going to make sure every character has dark vision, so there'll be no humans in the party. All right, so we'll go through here, and where is our paladin? We're going to be paladin. It gives you a choice, a little bit of a choice on equipment here, starting equipment, but long sword and shield or sword and board is the way I want to play it. I don't really care about javelins, but it doesn't give me much of a choice for anything else, so we're just going to go with that. So I'm just going to take all the suggested starting equipment as we go through here. So you can read a little bit on the paladins, but if you played RPGs, you know what a paladin does. So let's go next here. So for a deity here, we're going to select Einar, and God of Valor and Fidelity, Patron of Paladins. Sounds like a cool one, so we'll go that one. Now, this is where it starts to get interesting in character creation. You can pick a background which will have different effects on what your character skills are. And it's pretty important to balance these out over your 4 characters. So for this one here, I think I'm going to go Aristocrat. Now, I'm going to make the Paladin the one that does all the talking. High charisma, charming, that kind of stuff. Everything that I'm not in life. So we're going to go with the aristocrat background. So the proficiencies with history, persuasion, intimidation. We get to choose a couple additional languages. This starting ring is just a piece of jewelry, so it's no big deal. I'm going to get 80 GP out of this. Now you get to pick your sort of characters. Alignment's probably not the right word, but your character stance here. So I'm going to go, let's see here. We're going to go altruism and lawfulness, kindness. Actually, no, instead of lawfulness, like authority, altruism, kindness, and lawfulness. Some of them are sort of, it can be reinforced, I guess, down below. Don't fully understand this, but it affects the way your character talks. So there must be a lot of voice recordings done. And, like if you pick, say, something like, I don't know, low life or whatever, your character will talk much differently. All right, so we're going through that. Now, this could be a little bit boring. Yeah, evil runs for sure. Because I'm going to roll until I get pretty cool stats. Now, what pretty cool stats mean is a couple of high ones. For a paladin here, we want high charisma, high constitution, and high strength. And I don't really like stats below 10. You start to take penalties. There's 2 ways of actually creating this. You can go die roll or point buy. Point buy, I don't like. I like rolling until you're happy. That's actually not a terrible roll, but let's try and get a miracle roll. Yeah, I'll go through this pretty quickly. That's not a bad roll there, except for the 8. No. Yeah. Ooh, that's not bad at all there. Let's have a look and see what that looks like. So I'm going to go 18 in strength, because Paladin's going to be our toughest fighter. 16 in charisma. 13 in con. I'm gonna go 12 in dex just for +1 for bows and stuff. 13 in wisdom, 12 in intelligence. All right, now over here, so we got a automatic increase of 2 on our charisma, and we can increase 2 other scores by 1 point each. And the only ones highlighted are strength and constitution here. Well, maybe. I would have liked a higher constitution. But you know what? Let's just live with that and move along here. So now here's where it gets kind of fun and this is where the skills, you got to sort of balance them out over your team. But this guy here is going to be our talker. So we want to make sure that, if at all possible, and where is it here? Let's see. Insight, true intentions, that's a good one. Perception is always a good one here. Let's see, we get 2 more class skills. Athletics is a great one. There's a lot of jumping in this game. Medicine just helps you not restore characters, but help characters survive when they're at 0 hit points. Now, as far as languages here, there's you don't want to take any of the player languages, and some of the cool ones to take are, like, this guy's going to speak Orcish and Goblin, say, and an ancient language from Tirmar. All right, so we're going to do that. And I'm just going to take a minute here. So this guy's name is going to be Mark. And family name, another character is using that. Let's go, I'm going to go Corwin. The family name is going to be Amber. Face, I don't matter too much here, but I'm going to move let's see, the hair matters. And beard. I don't know if I want to be a bearded paladin here. Some of these haircuts are pretty cool. A little bit too radical for me. Probably don't want to take forever. Well, that's a mop like I had when I was a kid. I think we just kind of want to go that shade. And that's probably good for me for now. Let's try the different voices here.
Most impressive.
It's so cold.
Death claims you.
Most unfortunate that.
A victory fit for a song.
Don't really like any of them, but let's just go with that for now. Pump up the physique here. Not going to bother with any backstories or anything, so there we go. We've got our paladin. And let's see, new character here. And I'm going to try doing a ranger. And I think I want to do the ranger with... I'm going to try Marsh Halfling here. There's 2 different flavors of halflings. This one has 2 dex plus 1 constitution. And there's a lot of marsh in the early part of the game, so I think we'll go with that. And we'll go female. And there you go. Ranger. Now, by the way, Grace, do you want your name on one of these characters here? Let me know. I'm going to do the paladin, the ranger, a cleric, and a wizard. All right, so rangers, strength, dexterity, light, medium armor. And this is going to have to be our sort of thief replacement too. Whoever has a bow, well, the ranger's definitely going to have a bow. All right. So we'll start thinking about hairstyle and hair color and stuff like that. So we got scale mail, longbow, dungeoneer's pack. I think that'll work. Now for the backgrounds here, I'm gonna have to go low life. Sorry, Grace. But this is the one that you learn how to do, like open locks and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go kindness, caution, altruism, maybe pragmatic. And let's see what this looks like. Now, what I think here, we need a really high dex, good con, good wisdom. So I'm gonna do this a few 100,000 times. Ooh, let's have a look at that. So 19 dex, 18 con, 14 wisdom. Strength is important in this game too for running and jumping and stuff. Something like that's not terrible. Actually, that worked out pretty dang good, I think. All right, now as far as skills go, investigation's a pretty good one. Nature seems like a important one for a ranger. Oh, you see these eyes here? Although part of the rule set not valid for this particular base game. So you don't want to take anything that has the eye there. Oh, this one has an eye. All right, so we won't take that. And we'll take perception. Athletics and survival? Yeah, that seemed like a pretty decent set. Now, I know there's a bit of a delay here. All right. What do you want, a last name or just want to go by Grace? Let's see. Okay. There are some wild hairstyles there. This is pretty cool about this game. Like the degree of customization on the characters and on everything. I don't know. I kind of like that one. Let's see here.
Deal with it. At last it stopped snowing.
I'll remember.
Crawling through dirt, nothing new here.
All right, so that seems like a pretty good one to me. If you're good with that, let's go. There we go. Yeah, that's the one I picked. The deal with it got me, yeah. All right, so on the cleric, I would like to go dwarf. Wisdom. I think we go hill dwarf, yeah. Oops. I wanted to make this a male here. All right, we're going to cleric. And Einar again, because this is going to be a goody two-shoes party. And we're going to be battle. So this is kind of cool. There's different choices here for this kind of spell lists and different abilities. Yeah. But battle cleric, I mean, there's tons of fighting in this game, and the battle cleric's pretty cool, so we're going battle cleric. Now, I think we're going to go this one here. Acolyte. Proficient with religion, nature, and insight. The other choice was this one, survival and insight. Crafting is pretty big in this game too, which is one of the reasons I liked it. Proficient with herbalism kit. Survival. Yeah, herbalism. I'm going acolyte. And this is going to be our potion maker too. Exactly. So let's see. Down here first, we're going to go kindness. Altruism, lawfulness, and no, I don't like that. I'm doubling up on altruism. Ooh, not a bad roll except for that 8 there. Yeah. Oh, there's a decent one there. Go constitution, strength, wisdom. No, this one over here. There we go. Where do we want the 15? Kind of, it's okay for bows and stuff. We'll go in there, we'll go in there. All right, now, medicine's not bad. And let's see, history. Now we did Goblin and Orcish on our Paladin. Halfling we've got, of course. We did Temerian. We sort of have stuff covered. I know these are eyes, but maybe we might use this for another series, so I'm going to say Draconic just for fun. Alright, and cantrips, we're going to go light. And Sacred Flame. And guidance here helps other people's ability checks, so yeah, be a decent start there. Now, I'm going to go Grumpy. And let's see, hair shape. Oh, you know what? Let's get the beard first here. Ooh, let's start. Oh, there's a beard. There's a beard. All right. Yep, and why don't we go... All right. And age is fine.
Wait, I'm seeing a trap.
Courage!
You'll surely prevail.
Ah, I feel better already.
There you go. All right, now we just got to build our wizard, and we'll be off to the races here. Now, for wizard, I'm going to go elf. And I think the way to go it is high elf here. So let's do high elf. And where is our wizard here? Now, this is going to be our crafter for magic items, which is a really cool part of this game. So I got to make sure I pick the right ones here. So I think it was academic. Yeah, proficient with arcana. That's magical item crafting. Nature and insight. There's factions too. We can check that out in a bit. So I'm gonna go kindness, lawfulness, pragmatism, and altruism. All right. 4. We can't have a 4 in there. Not big on the 8. We need Dex, Con, and Intelligence. So, well, it's got an 8. But let's see what this looks like. It's gonna have to be Charisma, I think. That's not bad. Let's see what that looks like here. History is a good one in this game. Yeah, religion. Actually, let's go back here. History. I think medicine. How many languages do we get here? 1 and 2 background. Well, let's speak Dwarvish, and what haven't we taken so far? Draconic and Giant, I think. Even though those have eyes, we may use these characters again, so. Alright, cantrips here. We get 4, it looks like. So the best cantrips, I mean, light is pretty cool here in any case. Firebolt is awesome. I like Ray of Frost. And let's see here. Shadow Dagger. Okay, now we get 6 class spells. Let's see here. I think we go Mage Armor's a no-brainer. Identify, detect magic. Shield has to be magic missile. How could you do a wizard without magic missile? And what else would we want to do here? Burning hands. All right. Any ideas for a name? I'm terrible at names here. Let's see. Well, let's pick something. Destiny, that's a good one. All right, now. Here. Let's see. And what's a good color here? Nah. And I'm going to take a few minutes more on the hair. Yeah, I kind of like that one. The braid coiled on top. Okay, I have to go back through them here. Oh, that one there? That's pretty cool. Hair color okay? Let's see, age, physique. Try the voices
That was
here.
a lucky hit. You're still in the fight, my friend.
This has to be a secret passage.
Okay.
Let there be light.
Oh, I like that one. Voice number 2, and we're finished. All right, now if I can remember. I have to remember the names we picked here. Let's see here. Paladin was the first one. That was Corwin, right? And the second one was the Ranger, which was Grace. Where are you? Am I going blind here? There you are. And Grumpy the cleric. And we're going to go with alrighty. Looking for the coiled braid here. I must be going blind. Where are you? There we are. Alright, so Corwin, Grace, Grumpy, and Destiny. Alright, let's see what happens. Yeah, I think that's fine. I'm going to go through the tutorial here, which is kind of it's a good way to set the game up.
Before the Cataclysm, there were no gods on Solasta.
This beer tastes like donkey piss. Not that I'm complaining.
Is this the place for the Legacy Council job? Hope I'm not too late. Ran into a bit of trouble on the way here.
Sit. Relax. Perhaps you'd enjoy a pint of this obnoxious ale.
If you're here for the council job, get in line. Though if this Lord Karen doesn't show up soon, I might go looking for him.
Another round, barkeeper. 4 of your finest flagons of donkey piss, please.
Looks like you've been waiting here a while.
Indeed. You mentioned something about some trouble. Would you care to elaborate?
Well, I was making my way here when 3 bandits leapt out of the bushes with crossbows. They dragged me off to some decrepit prison and tossed me in a filthy cell that smelled of rat piss. Don't know what was holding the place up.
All right. I'm not really going to read through the tutorial stuff, but I did want to do the tutorial because I think it's kind of a cool way of doing the tutorial. All right. So there's a lot of crawling and jumping in this game here, so right now we're going to crawl under this part of the wall there. Alright, and you can also sneak too, which is kind of cool. Oh. Okay, there's something here. Ah, got a torch. So there's 3, you can have sort of 2 setups here, like one for a melee weapon, one for a bow, and then there's one for a light source here. Light sources are pretty important in this game. Okay. So if we hit Alt here, we can see there's a stone there. Yeah, ordering donkey piss. Okay, and this is where strength and stuff comes important here. Okay, another chest here. Yep, cool. Healing potion. No path. Okay, and there's stuff that you can push over, like... Alright, so if we're gonna go over here now. And it looks like there's some stone or something we can kick out. And a block there. And now we can get at the chest there. And okay. So I guess what I was trying to say is there's two ways of getting at that. Well, that's convenient.
We bring light in darkness.
Okay, so we got some silver, we've got some rations, and we've got some arrows. Yeah.
So you escaped unscathed. Well done, my friend.
This council needs to get organized. They have no right to keep us waiting like this.
Have another ale. It's not like you have anywhere better to be.
Well, let me tell you my story then. I too was accosted on my way here, but I faced my foes head on.
So what are you waiting for? Spit it out, why don't you?
Not bad, eh?
Alright, so was that an accurate character choice then? Alright, let's take care of this.
A victory fit for a song.
See, I think the graphics to me look pretty cool. I'm used to pretty old games, I guess, but... Uh-oh.
What a bunch of namby-pambies. You're lucky you weren't attacked by Sorax.
That's right, mate. It's always good to be lucky.
The Badlands are thick with them, shape-shifting bastards.
Go easy on him. He's just a harmless old drunk. Probably saw lizard folk or dragonborn or something.
You think I don't know the difference? All those spines on their backs, those jaws. You've never seen anything like it. Not lizard folk, not troglodyte, not dragonborn, I'm telling you.
No one believes in Sorax anymore. Except the Church of Einar, of course. There's a Sorak under every bed if you believe them.
Easy now. Don't mock people for their faith.
Read them books. Sorax are masters of deception, infiltration. Anyone here could be a Sorak. You'd never know.
Oh, come on.
Huh, you'll see.
So anyway, Sorax might be legend, but orcs are quite real, and not just in the Badlands. I stumbled across a secret settlement right here in the Principality.
That is preposterous.
I traveled here from the east and left the main highway, hoping to save time by traversing the hills. The views were magnificent, but I should have kept my eye on the path, because it gave way beneath my feet, plunging me into Stygian darkness. Ow! That's going to leave a mark.
Okay, light the 2 torches. Let's find 2 torches to light here.
Orcs here? Strange. I wonder what this totem means. There they are. Discretion is clearly the better part of valor in this instance.
Oh, gotta watch out for this guy here. No, I don't know. Do we want to touch that? Well, let's try it. Ooh, chest. I like that part. I wonder if I should have got that the first time through. Can we be greedy here? Oh, I see. Maybe it opened the door or something. Anyway, there's a chest. We can't pass up a chest. No, I think it means she fell at the start, so she's at 3 and 9 hit points. Oh, and there's a... yeah, okay. So if we go into inventory here, you can actually take that and put that in there, but you can use it directly from inventory too. Alrighty, now let's see what's out here. Cross the river, it says. That was a big jump, okay. And down here. Now, can we click all the way? Maybe they're there. Oh, long rest safe area. Okay, here we go. So we can long rest down there. There's 2 different types of rests in this game. There's a short rest and a long rest.
No
Long rest, you regain
egress is
everything.
apparent. Fine. I shall wait until they go. These creatures do hunt, right?
Alright, take a long rest here. Click on the fire. A bunch of stuff you can do ordinarily, but we'll just end this part here. Alright, what spells do we want? We're allowed 5. Don't really need detect magic, but I'll show you later. We can do these as rituals instead of memorizing them, but that's good enough for now. All right. I think we have to get out of here through I think we have to get out of here through here. All right.
I would have slaughtered every one of those green-skinned monsters.
Orcs have a very distinctive stink.
We should bill the council for all this wasted time.
We've all told a tale of our travels here. All but one of us.
Yeah, but I have good reason for that. It's none of your bloody business.
We can't take up arms together if we don't trust each other.
Fine. You want to know the truth? I stopped on the way here to visit an old friend of mine, and discovered he was up to his eyeballs in debt with a loan shark.
Oh, that's not good.
Indeed. He put up a family heirloom as collateral and wanted me to reacquire it. Because, you see, I can be quite stealthy when necessary.
Interesting. So, Grace, I think you're going to be the party badass here, judging from the dialogue. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Ooh, cool.
Ah, Liam. Always thoughtful.
Thieves Toolkit. Perfect. What do we have in our inventory here? 2 short swords. That's cool. Longbow. What's this? Antitoxin. Cool. All right. And I guess we're supposed to follow the tracks here. Yep. Somebody right there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right. I didn't say I was good at the game. I said I was going to stream it. I got too close there. All right. Take 2. Okay, have to remember to get our thieves' tools here.
Ah, Liam. Always thoughtful.
Sorry about that. I have a 16-year-old son. We're going to have to do this again. My apologies. Yeah. I actually did this on a practice run, and I did it quite easily, so I'm obviously doing something wrong.
Ah, Liam. Always thoughtful.
Yeah, maybe I should quick save it. Okay, so I guess I have to wait till this guy moves away. Maybe? Or can I sneak up? No, it doesn't look like I can. Okay, I'm missing something. Although the first time I did it was with a actual thief, so maybe they're better at sneaking or something. Well, I wonder what happens if you actually can't complete the tutorial. Alright, let's actually see what this says. Use cautious mode to find the tracks leading to the weak spot in the wall. Then enter the fort by crawling through the hole if necessary. Well, that's what we have to do. But maybe I'm just not sneaky enough. Yeah, see, as soon as I do that, it's saying... Alright. Cover the stolen gem. So I'm not sure what I was doing wrong there, if it's just luck. Don't see a door. Maybe it's over here. It's a bandit quartermaster. Alright, what does this say here? It says, there's an access point in the next courtyard if you cross the fountain and pass the quartermaster. Okay. Okay, they're down over here. Guards are there. Guards are over there. Ah. Find the treasure room. I like that one. Climb through the window, check place for traps, remaining in cautious mode. Alright, climb through the window. Ooh, first we have to get some herbs here. Angry violets here. Okay, there's a window over here. Looks like we can climb up there. Okay, door over there.
Stop. A trap.
Yeah, so I thought this was a pretty neat way to do the tutorial with like 4 little mini stories like that. Liam's heirloom and a little bit of gold. Alright, now. Backtrack until you can leave the fort, okay? That don't look good.
There you are, you filthy crook!
You? What? You're drunk. Get out of here before I kill you.
Think you scare me? Not anymore.
A grave mistake.
Liam, what are you doing here? I told you I'd take care of it.
Yeah, that's all red. That's not good. That means we can't sneak. Well, we're a ranger, so...
No!
Yeah, do we have a ranged weapon? We do, okay. Well, that worked. So we didn't sneak so well, but...
Are you four here to see Lord Karen?
Well, we're not here to drink ourselves to death.
Well, thank you for making that clear. Well, if you're here for Lord Karen of the Legacy Council, that would be me.
So you're not a mythical creature after all?
Unlike, say, a sober adventurer?
Can you tell us more about the job?
Well, I suppose it's better if you know what you're doing. What do you want to know?
Are we going to work for you?
Not exactly, no. I'll be your contact with the Legacy Council, which you will serve as deputies. That's why we need to go there and get you sworn in.
We hear this is a mission for the Council, but what is it exactly?
Dear Moraike, you don't know? I'll try to make it simple, but you know, politics. The Council includes representatives of the most powerful and influential organizations in the Eastern Kingdoms. It was created to lead a joint effort to explore the Badlands.
What are the Badlands, really?
Simply put, they are a monster-ridden, chaotic wasteland that used to be the elven empire called Maniculum. It was destroyed about 1,000 years ago by the Great Cataclysm. Now, only ruins remain, full of forgotten knowledge, riches, and dangers.
What are the organizations you mentioned?
The Council is, how to put it, a non-governmental organization, meaning that state governments are not represented to avoid partisanship. Instead, there are delegates from the Guild of Antiquarians, the Tower of Knowledge, the Arcaneum, and the Circle of Denantar. And the Church of Einar guarantees fairness, led by Marshal Beric Sunblaze and Oathkeeper Lyra Keen.
Which countries make up these Eastern Kingdoms?
Simple. The Principality of Masgarth, here, is in the middle. The Snow Alliance lies to the north, the Kingdom of Galavan to the east, and the New Empire to the south. All friendly, more or less, but the peace is fragile.
I think we know enough now. Thank you. We should go, don't you think?
Very well. Come, gather your things. You're late for your swearing in.
Whose fault is that?